Aber schon ist es eigentlich gleich. Oh, muss ich jetzt noch ein Konto machen oder was? Scheiße, jetzt muss ich das aber wieder ausmachen, die Übertragung. Ja, sieht man das? Oh, da steht das jetzt nicht drauf. Ich mach's einfach kurz aus. Hallo. Wieso komme ich jetzt nicht in Optionen rein? Diese Scheiße. Ah, guck, das ist jetzt extra gestoppt. Okay. Wiedergabe. Farbenblind. Blindheit nur aus. Ne? Untertitelmodus, Dialog. Ja, kann ich jetzt wahrscheinlich nur auf Englisch spielen. Ja, egal. Aber es ist mit deutschem Untertitel. Mal leicht. Dauerhafter Todmodus ist das. Ja, wir haben auch aus. Das ist, glaube ich, wenn du einmal stirbst, dass du komplett tot bist, ne? Aber warum ist das so leise? Mal gucken, wie es live aussieht.
Ah, London. What a town. History around every corner and a tourist photographing it. Pubs serving up a pint and a smile. All that music, theatre and art. And multiculturalism. And the world's oldest underground, the Tube. The class of cities, really. Top shelf stuff. Only took 12,000 years to build it up, and one night to tear it all down.
What's our status?
Perimeter security's down, but plenty of your flying friends about.
Fucking hell.
Dalton, no time to waste.
Yes, ma'am. I'm in. Any idea what we're up against, Bagley?
If you haven't brushed off, I might. Ever consider leaving these security threats to the authorities?
That's rich, Bagley. The government would sooner arrest us for trying to help than actually do something useful.
We'll have to sort this one on our own.
Carefully, Dalton.
Bagley, are you detecting a little worry in Sabine's voice?
Brilliant. Asking the computer about feelings. This explains so much.
Shut it, you two, and get to work.
There she is.
Guck kurz, ob man eigentlich noch was lauter machen kann. Audio. Ja, schon ist voll. Ich verstehe, warum das so leise ist.
Perimeter security's back up. South entrance is secure.
Drück in der Nähe einer Gegner.
That hurt you more than it hurt me.
Da steht da L1, oder? Ah, ich muss das halten und dann das auch. Ah, okay, jetzt darf ich es.
Do us a favor and keep it quiet, Dalton.
If they don't shoot me, I won't shoot them. How's that?
The eyes across the teams, lads. Top of that.
Und auf, Ah, an der Kiste oder was? Und dann hüpfen oder was? Nee. Drücke X zumindest zu überspringen, um Mauer hochzuklettern und über Abgründe zu springen. Oder ich komme einfach nicht drüber. Rip! Spiel vorbei, Alter. Ah. Okay. So kann man es natürlich auch machen, Alter. Also ich kann das auch von beidem wegmachen. Kamera zu kappen. Hacken, unlocken. Okay. abschließen, was? Okay, und das über die Drohnen. Das ist jetzt eigentlich okay, oder? Falle scharf machen, Alter, okay. Ah, das kann ich alles auch mit dem Handy theoretisch machen und die dann anlocken und explodieren lassen, oder? Ah, okay. Ich glaube, ich klatsche einfach so.
What was that?
Das fangen wir mal an. Das Sprengen, Anlocken. Der guckt auch nicht wirklich her. Jetzt will ich das aber mal ausprobieren mit diesem
They've got loads of dead-set gear down here. Now, why do you suppose that is?
What? How did they get their hands on it?
I don't know. But someone wants to make it look like DedSec was here.
Shit. You need to proceed with extreme caution, Dalton.
Who are these men in black, anyway?
Nothing identifying. I suspect that's by design.
Was muss ich jetzt machen, oder? Ach so. Die, wo da vorne war, ja. Steuerung gleich wie bei den anderen. Weiß auch nicht so genau.
Oh, fuck me. The entire place is rigged to blow.
Jesus, those canisters. Bagley, is that...
RDX nitrogen. Enough to level Parliament.
Can you locate a detonator, Bagley?
Not exactly, but there's a device streaming a fuckload of encrypted data from the floor above you.
Yeah, that fits the bill. On my way. Staged DedSec propaganda all around the bombs. These pricks are going to blow up Parliament and hang it on us.
Not if you get to that detonator first.
Sehr explosiv hier, Alter.
House of Commons. Whoever these men in black are, they've got brass bollocks to set up in the centre of government.
Heilige Hallen. So. Deaktiviere den Zünder.
I found the detonator. And it's definitely live. Bagley, I'm gonna need some help with this.
Yes, you are, but sadly I'm locked out.
Fuck. We don't have a chance without Bagley.
Wait, I might know a workaround. We trained in manual overrides at MI5.
You're full of surprises. Be quick about it.
All right, Bagley, do your thing.
I'm in.
Richtig James
And
Bond-mäßig,
the
gell?
bombs have just armed themselves. Well, that may complicate matters.
Fuck's sake. Can you defuse them or not?
Of course I can, but I might also trip another failsafe and vaporize you, so fair warning.
Expect this to draw some attention your way, Dalton.
Oh, I'm counting on it.
Company at our back door.
Dalton,
muss
we've got some
zurücklehnen?
heat here at HQ.
How long's this gonna take, Bagley?
Depends how often you interrupt me with questions.
All right, everyone. Faces on, guns out. It's about to get real.
Fuck.
Wir sind immer am Start, Alter.
They're on me. I'll try and hold them off.
Habe ich jetzt eigentlich das Gas am Start oder auch mal das noch?
Keep your eyes open.
Halte
clear
es
over here.
weg.
Moving on.
Bagley, update. Let's just say I'm both impressed and annoyed by how sophisticated this anti-tamper security is. Still working.
Bagley, tell me you're close.
I'm through security, now wading through terabytes of decoy code looking for the detonation sequence.
Staying down.
Ja, ich muss jetzt die verteidigen sozusagen. Okay. Lul.
Suspect hit.
I'm taking fire! Problem, Dalton. I need your physical appendages now.
Haben es geschafft? Way.
What's wrong?
There are 3 slots on the left. One of them is the receiver. You need to pull the controller wire.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm fucking not. Pull the wire.
If this gets me blown up.
Bombs defused. See? That wasn't so bad, was it?
Bagley, you bastard. You nearly gave me a bloody heart attack then. Whoa, what the fuck am I looking at?
It appears Parliament is not the only target. More bombs are going live as we speak.
On screen, Bagley.
Now we need to get the word out. Those sites need to be evacuated.
They're spread out all over London. There isn't any time.
But my sister's at the Tone Conference. We have to do something.
I picked up a transmitter on the roof that is sending out a signal to the other bomb sites. If you can reach it...
I can shut it all down. Sabine!
Fuck! Dalton, we're breached! Go! The roof!
Auf aufs Dach, Vollgas. Ah, ich kann auch springen.
Sabine, what's going on?
We're being raided. It's a bloodbath. Our protocol is to wipe everything, including Bagley.
Was muss ich machen?
I need him for the transmitter.
I know, but if they get him, they get everything. Names, ops, locations.
Okay, I'll do it the old-fashioned way. Wipe him.
Yes, wipe me.
Do it, Sabine, and get the hell out of there.
Fuck. Okay, Bagley's down. You're on your own. Dalton, if this goes...
It won't. I'll see you at the rally point. I promise.
Good luck.
Umgebung zu scannen, um die Kamera zu finden, durch die Wände gekappt werden können. Wo ist die Kamera sein? Da, oder? Ja. Und dann hack ich die. Und dann kann ich jetzt irgendwie diesen... Ja, wie kann ich jetzt die Tür aufmachen? Das ist creepy, Alter. So, und jetzt müsste es eigentlich gehen, oder? Ah, da kann ich Waffen wählen. Charakter öffnen, die Waffe zu wechseln. So, muss ich die Tür jetzt aufschlagen, oder? Rein. Oh. Genau. Ja, eigentlich. Alter. Komm, put.
Shit! Someone help me!
Okay, das haben wir geschafft.
Where are you? Okay. Bingo. No.
Well done, Dalton Wolf. I'm impressed.
The fuck are you?
Oh, you still think you're here to save London? I'm afraid that's not going to happen. You're here to help us with some important work.
Important work? Killing thousands of...
Exactly. To save the world. You do know Londoners have died before, hmm? The plague, the Great Fire, the Blitz. It's not much fun. But destruction is always the cure. And it begins today. 0 day. It's time for a hard reset.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Nice Intro, ja. Er hat sich etwa gespielt wie so ein James Bond-Teil oder sowas.
Series of explosions devastated 3 sites in London. Authorities are asking residents to remain in their homes as the situation continues to develop. We have received no official casualty total, but it is expected.
Mourners gathered for a series of candlelight vigils that brought closure to thousands of families and indeed to an entire city. London is now laser-focused.
Today at 10 Downing Street, where Nigel Cass, CEO of private military company Albion, received a mandate to secure London. Cass has vowed to hunt down DedSec. Terrorist responses failed force. Albion used cutting-edge artificial intelligence systems and autonomous drones to capture the remaining members of DedSec. A stark warning to would-be insurgents.
Corporations are posting record profits due to increased efficiencies in production and distribution, enabled by the use of technologies initially developed and approved for security purposes.
Cleanup as crime numbers take a dive. Illegal gambling, drug trafficking and prostitution all down following prosecutions of the leaders of 4 of London's 5 largest criminal syndicates. The streets of Camden and Brixton.
As Albion's mandate is extended indefinitely by the government, life finally begins to return to normal. Curfews and travel restrictions have been lifted in all boroughs, thanks to the deployment.
News outlets, reports of rioting in Trafalgar Square have been greatly exaggerated, possibly by foreign meddlers pushing a false narrative through social media. Albion is in complete control of a few
reprimand the public about the circulation of fake news, conspiracy theories persisting in dark corners of the internet that terrorist group DedSec were framed for the bombings have been roundly rejected. Our own reporters could not find a single Londoner willing to expound those theories on camera. The facts simply don't support any other story.
Schöne neue Welt. Mega Ladebildschirm, Alter.
I need to assemble a team, but I can't reboot DedSec alone. Let me break into London CTOS and see who's available.
I'm Claire Waters, and we've been discussing the hacktivist, now alleged terrorist group, DedSec, on this week's Buccaneer Radio. I have Colin calling in. Colin, what's your take?
Now, I've been saying from the start we should have rounded up DedSec and thrown them in jail. Now, I'll say they should all be lined up and shot.
You don't find it awfully convenient that they've been fingered as the attackers, but we've seen no proof?
Look at Tone! Look at our city! What more proof do you need?
Well, Colin, I'd say you have to look at their history of non-violent action. Albion's put more civilians in the hospital in the past few months than DedSec ever has. I smell a scapegoat. Now I have Emily calling in. Emily, what's your take?
You're absolutely right, Claire. The government's just framing DedSec because they want to make it seem like they have this under control. They probably have no clue who was behind the bombings. But that doesn't look good on the news, does it? DedSec's been a thorn in their side. Who better to pin it on?
Angie, I have you next. What do you make of all this?
I think, if anything, DedSec showed their true colors. It's terrifying to think we harbored such a dangerous element for years. Terrorists in our own backyard.
Do you find DedSec more frightening than the different gangs in London, like Clan Kelly?
Clan Kelly might set your shop on fire and maybe they'd kill you, but even they wouldn't try to blow up all of Parliament.
Next, I have Crypto King. Do you feel safer using a pseudonym?
Everyone should. Why make it easier for them to track you? And now we've seen what they're capable of and how far they're willing to go.
Hold on. Do you mean the government? Are you suggesting the government was responsible for the bombings?
Oh, trust me, Claire. They didn't do it alone. They're all in on it. The government, Albion, Sirs, Bloom, Sky Bloody Larson, and all the way up to Downing Street. They want to keep us scared, harness us with mind control, suck every last ounce of usefulness out of us, and even in death they'll set off our bodies.
And what do you suggest we do, Crypto King?
Go underground. Deep enough, no electric signal can get you. It's the only way.
Well, thank you to all of our callers today, and thank you for tuning in and scouting for the truth along with me. Next week, Buccaneer Radio will be diving into the Albion Corporation. Just who are these men and women being paid lucrative amounts for the city's defence? Are they protecting us? Protecting London? Or someone else's interests? See you next week, fellow pirates. Claire Waters, out.
Geile Aussicht, würde ich sagen.
Is worse than I thought. But there's a candidate. Looks like you're DedSec's best hope.
Jetzt können wir unseren Charakter erstellen, oder? Wähle deinen ersten Agenten. Okay, wir können nur einen auswählen. Da steht da steht auch die Fähigkeit Drohnen, MP5, eigenes Motorrad. Schnellerer Download. Hat die gute Internetleitung oder was? Schwerer Nahkampf, leichter Nahkampf, Abklingzeit, extra Fraktionsschaden, Kleidungsrabatt ist ihre Fähigkeit. Ja, ist eine richtige Shopperin oder was? Ich würde sagen, von der Fähigkeit her würde ich fast die hier nehmen, gell? Lebenslange Hausverbot im Londoner Zoo. Kassiererin. Das Drohnenruf. Den soll man nehmen. Eigenes Motorrad ist natürlich auch nice. Sollen wir den einfach nehmen? Oder sollen wir die Kassiererin nehmen? Ja, den Boy, oder? Was sagst du jetzt? Schon nice, gell?
Ja, schon.
Ich bin mal gespannt auf die Felder.
Glad to see you're alive. If you're still committed to the cause, DedSec needs you. I'll send you the coordinates to our last safe house. Meet me there.
Da müssen wir nur.
Oh.
Kann ich jetzt einfach so ein Auto einsteigen, ohne dass es. Alter, die Wendung ist crazy.
This is London Calling. You're listening to Buccaneer, your source for what they don't want you to know. With me, Tash. It's hard to believe that there could be shortages of food and medicine in an advanced country like ours. And yet, those old government promises of adequate food turned out to be just another lie.
Man kann jetzt auch immer diese
Today we're
Ampeln
short
und so
of
hacken
basic
und
foodstuffs
diese
and vital medical supplies. Hundreds have already died of conditions that can be easily cured. The black market means that criminal gangs like Clan and Kelly run our cities. And Prime Minister Dev Hasani isn't even around to pretend to care. How do we go from consumer paradise to a place of empty shelves and fighting for supplies? What turns a land of plenty into a wild west of hoarding, food battles and black market barons? We protect everyone who comes on the podcast by keeping their identities a secret. Here's veteran political reporter Ian on the power behind shortages.
I mean, what was the first thing that happened when Britain sealed itself off? Like, the first stuff that got stopped from coming in was fresh food. I mean, we could live without fresh food. I mean, everyone's quality of life got instantly worse, but we could live without it. The most damaging part was when the radioactive isotopes stopped coming in. Now, radioactive isotopes, that's what we use with cancer screening.
Dann suchen wir mal.
I've downloaded a patch to your optics so you can access our security system. It's set up so that I can't just let someone who isn't DedSec in. You'll have to do the manual override.
A manual override to the secret entrance? If I get to hack some nodes later, I'm gonna geek out.
Okay.
One of Sabine's, are you? I'll see you downstairs later then.
Eine Runde Dart spielen. Runde Dart spielen. Ja, oh. Leg mich nicht ab. Anblinken. Ich muss ein bisschen anblinken. Ab zum Geheimversteck.
Look at that. Abracadabra.
Abracadabra. Willst du mal? Also weißt du ungefähr die Störung, da hacken und so, ne? Und da Duckstich. Und schon relativ eindeutig immer. Das ist das Geheimversteck.
Oi, anyone here? Where are the lights at?
Auf R2 kannst du auch rennen.
No DedSec registration detected. Identify yourself, or I'll seal the exits, hack your optic, and read you every drunken email you ever wrote until you starve.
No, not that. Sabine sent me.
Sabine's alive? Well, that's one piece of good news. I'm Bagley, DedSec's definitely not stolen, highly advanced AI assistant, and it seems I've been out of commission for a few months. Anyway, why don't you go connect me to the DedSec network so I can become more powerful than you could possibly imagine? I mean, catch up on what I missed.
Ja, musst du hoch.
Ah, that's it. I'm reconnected to the network, downloading our database, news archives, and oh no. Terrorist group DedSec responsible for deadly bombings in London? Dalton Wolfe dead? I leave you people alone for a second and you immediately cock it all up.
All good question, but if DedSec didn't do the bombings, who did?
There's a gap in my memory after Dalton, well, let's be honest, after I disarmed the bomb at Parliament. I'm missing information about what happened after I was taken offline. But from what I can infer, an unknown hacker group identified only as Zero Day was involved. I believe this Zero Day staged the attacks and framed DedSec for their dirty work. Come to my terminal. Sabine is requesting a video call. Patching in Sabine Brandt now. I suggest you listen very closely to anything she has to say.
There you are. I'm glad you made it. Bagley. God, it's good to hear your demented little voice. Is your memory intact?
Not even slightly. The last record I have is of our HQ being raided. My only lead is a group known as Zero Day. Ring any bells?
No. But the HQ was attacked by some men in black, the same that were at Parliament. Maybe working together. We didn't stand a chance. They just gunned everyone down.
Holy shit. How did you get out?
I managed to escape through the sewers to Camden. A contact smuggled me out of the city, and I've been hiding out in the north since.
Prudent. Your profile is red flagged as a high-priority target in the city's surveillance system. Even a partial recognition hit would have you hunted down and shot on sight.
These days, DedSec's about as well loved as a French football team. This shit is so cool, but, well, it's kind of a massive risk.
Listen, if anyone knows anything about risks, it's me. I lost everything and everyone. But it comes down to this. London is in a death spiral. And if DedSec can't pull it out, trust me, no one can. The city needs a resistance. And it starts with you. What do you say?
Who am I kidding? Yeah, let's do it.
Excellent. New user registered. Welcome to DedSec. Now, it would be irresponsible of us to release you naked and mewling into the wild. You'll find equipment around the safe house.
Technikpunkte lassen sich überall in London finden. Benutzen Sie, um technische Updates zu kaufen. Geräte und Waffe kaufen Sie Technik und Geräte. Bla. Technik ausrüsten. Okay.
That are essential items in your DedSec kit.
Das sind unsere Sachen, wo machen wir bis jetzt los. Ja. Einmal diese Spinne, dann die Waffe, einmal eine Drohne. Was ist das da oben? Was ist das? AR-Tarnung. AR-Tarnung, die Träger unsichtbar macht und ihnen so den Sichtkontakt entzieht, okay. Ah, das kann man kaufen. Ah, die kann man nur kaufen, okay, jetzt verstehe ich. Sollen wir jetzt irgendwas kaufen? Nee, eigentlich noch nicht, oder? Oder wir können auch irgendwas kaufen, wenn wir Bock haben, aber die Spinne. Spiderbot, die nicht tödliche Ausschaltungsmanöver ausführen kann. Ja, klick mal, wenn wir können. Spricht. Ah, okay. Jetzt sind wir erstmal pleite. Themenmenü öffnen, Ausstattung der Agenten zu bearbeiten. Da muss ich jetzt unten rechts, glaube ich, und dann kannst du ein Gerät reinmachen, oder? Da. Okay.
We have a sophisticated system for hiding your identity from facial recognition tech. It's called a mask. And while we're here, perhaps we can talk about updating your wardrobe. I mean, look at you. Come on.
Und ganz schön stylisch.
Und Schutz, wichtig.
Auf jeden Fall. Okay. Nicht, dass wir nicht in die Läden kommen.
You've got all these fancy new toys, but it's also important to know the basics. You need to learn how to throw a punch and how to take one. Albion will escalate if you come at them with a gun and shoot you down. We want to avoid collateral damage. In DedSec, we try to use guns only as a last resort.
Have you already met Connie Robinson? She owns the pub and is an old DedSec contact. Not to mention a champion amateur boxer. Go to the practice ring and she'll...
Erstmal Boxkampf.
Let's start with some basic strikes. Hit me. Don't be shy.
Was ist das?
You want to get in under my block. Find the weak points. Nice one. That's it.
So schnell. Die greift dich aber auch gar nicht an, gell? Boah, Alter. In die Fratz.
Quick on your feet now. You want to create distance. You're getting it. Couldn't have done that better myself.
Alter, das ist so ein krasses Kampfsystem hat, wenn ich das nicht gedacht. Einfach mal komplett ausgenockt, Alter. Die hat gar keinen Bock mehr. Die Arme. Oh, Alter. Kurz vorm Sterben, Alter. Alter.
Right. Gear in order? Know enough not to punch yourself in the face or get shot for pulling out a gun too early? Brilliant. I'm working out how we find Zero Day and ruin their day, but I need someone with actual legs to do the legwork. Hope you're ready.
We have some damage control to do if we want to change the perception that we're a bunch of violent thugs. I'll let you be the judge of how best to handle yourself, but remember, you represent DedSec now.
Loading screen. Load. Mich auch. Sollen wir was machen?
Okay, cool. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Make no mistake, London is under occupation. Armed mercenaries patrol our streets, allegedly to keep people safe, but really they're keeping the people scared.
Totally right, yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say.
So, we have to ignite the will to resist in the people of London by showing them that Albion aren't the solution, they're the problem.
For that, we'll need information. I'm pushing 2 sets of coordinates to your optic.
Cheers, Bagley. I've identified 2 opportunities. 1, we're going to disrupt some Albion propaganda. Remind the people it's not Albion's way or the highway. 2, we need intel about Albion operations if we want to throw a spanner in their plans. You game?
All right, yeah, that doesn't sound scary at all. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Let's get the people of London on board.
Oh, someone got sand in his dick hole.
He's a shady character, that's for sure. His network activity shows he's been trying to hack the National Health Service.
Nah, that's dark, man. The NHS is already on its last legs. It doesn't need some hacker fucking with it.
You're right. What if he injected some easily deletable code or opened an easily closable back door? Blimey, it might take me seconds to fix. Come on, just connect me to a hospital server and I'll sort it.
Piss easy. I got this.
Responding to the call. Over.
This is London Calling. You're listening to Buckingham, your source for what they don't want you to know. With me, Tash. It's hard to believe that there are shortages of food and medicine in an advanced country like ours, and yet here we are. Those old government promises of adequate food turned out to be just another issue. Today we're short of basic foodstuffs and vital medical supplies. Hundreds have already died of conditions that can be easily cured.
Ready to run the vehicle.
Criminal gangs that can kill and roll our cities. And Prime Minister Depasani isn't coming around to retain together. How do we go from consumer paradise to a place of empty shelves and fighting for supplies? What turns a land of plenty into a wild west of war, food battles and black market barons? We protect everyone who comes on the podcast by keeping their identity. Here's Spectre's political authority Ian on the power behind shortages.
How did they get past the checkpoint?
Look, what's the first thing that happened when it sealed itself off? The first stuff that stopped from coming in was fresh food.
We've got them now!
Already occupied spots are going to use campus green and campus green. Now that stuff.
This is London Calling. You're listening to Buckingham, your source for what they don't want you to know.
Return to HQ.
With me,
This is
it's hard
pointless.
to believe that there could be shortages of food and medicine in an advanced country like ours, and yet here we are. Those old government promises of adequate food turned out to be just another lie. Today we're short of basic foodstuffs and vital medical supplies. Hundreds have already died of conditions that can be easily cured.
Albion have established an operational base in the Royal Court of Justice.
So, Albion takes over the courts and suddenly everyone they don't like just ends up in jail? Yeah, I'm sure that's just a coincidence.
Exactly. But it likely means there's information here about how Albion are targeting dissenters, the who and the why. We need that data if we're going to disrupt their operation.
suspect.
Clear. Moving on. Area clear. Moving on. Where the hell are...
Area clear. Gonna keep searching.
Nothing in the vicinity. Gonna keep looking. We're all clear over here. This area is clear.
Might as well give it up, mate.
Let's keep our eyes peeled.
Clear. Moving on.
See anyone? No one here. No room.
All clear in here.
Negative contact. Moving on. Trespasser may have fled. I do speak.
Damn it! Think we lost him.
Was snacken. Gummibärle. Auen.
Area clear.
Die Polizei.
Ja. Das ist kein Auto, glaube. Hm. Achtung.
Did you hear that noise?
Oh, Alter, das war knapp.
Are you always such...
Keine Pistole mehr. Oh, das war auch Pistole.
Bagley, what you got for me?
A list of what Albion consider high-value targets that are threats to the peaceful running of London. See here, a journalist, and this one runs a community shelter. Good God, bar your doors.
WT fuck?
All suspected of sowing rebellion or exhibiting tendencies towards... Albion is systematically arresting people even before they rise up. Joke's on them. This list can actually help us find like-minded allies willing to help us. Well done. Now, let's disrupt some of Albion's propaganda and give some hope to the people.
You're gonna eat lead, mate. Ist da hinten noch eine Kamera oder so, wo du mal heilt? Nee, gell. Ja. Krass, aber kann warum wird man selber fabriziert? Ja, achso, weil wir ein Hacker sind, dass uns niemand erkennt. Mensch, oder was? Ja. Macht natürlich Sinn. Störerablehnungspropaganda. Was muss man interagieren? Kannst du auch vorne an dem Zaun irgendwas machen?
Ja, nee, eben nicht. Wieder zu.
Halt noch nicht. Körperliche Interaktion.
Probier mal, so runter zu gehen zu dem Zaun.
Ups. Was hier oben schon? Ja? Was soll man da jetzt machen? Steht jetzt aber auch nicht so richtig. Ich muss ja eigentlich nur zu dem gelben Punkt da, aber ich glaube, man muss durch dieses Tor gehen, oder nicht? Vielleicht müssen wir irgendwas mit der Kamera da vorne machen. Wir können auch eins machen. Die können wir nur deaktivieren. Ah doch, kapern kann man wieder. Ne, ich warte, bis es gerappt wird. Jetzt auf! Danke, Freund. Kraftland, das ist. Kann ich das anfangen? Ah, Lul.
calling. You're listening to Buccaneer, your pirate podcast source for what they don't want you to know. I'm Tash, and this time we're giving a special shout out from us to the boys and girls at the Signal and Intelligence Response Service. Better known as
Moin,
Why not?
geht's dir gut?
They're going to be
Warum
listening
kannst du
to
schon
everything.
Spiele bei
They're
mir
listening to
steht
everything.
noch 5 Stunden?
But don't worry,
Bist du
we're not going to
PC-Spieler
take
oder
that massive,
Konsole?
unaccountable spy
Weil wir
organization
sind halt
that uses
wir
its
spielen auf der
powers to stifle
Playstation, deswegen
dissent
geht's halt schon
and shut
früher.
down free speech. Instead, we're going to look at how SIRS became so powerful. And as
Ja,
usual,
ich
we'll
sag
keep
dir
everyone's
das.
names
Es
and
hat,
locations
kann sein, dass
secret.
ich
So
bin
SIRS
verzögert.
is looking for them. Ian was a veteran political writer and
Wir haben es
broadcaster
einfach
back
einen
in
Tag
the days
früher
of
gekriegt, weil wir
pre-crisis
es halt auf der, einmal auf der Konsole spielen. Und wir haben es halt auch ein bisschen früher gekriegt. Wir haben es genau dann gekriegt, wo die es in den Laden reingekriegt haben. Ja. Konsole. Und warum steht dann das noch warten? Hast vielleicht du musst auf jeden Fall auch die englische Sprache nehmen, weil die Deutsche noch nicht verfügbar ist. Vielleicht deswegen, das kann auch ein Grund sein.
Check the surroundings. Drone, search.
Störer. Okay, was muss ich jetzt noch? Oh! Holy shit.
Possible suspect or suspects reported near your location.
Message received, moving in. Over. Car to control, we're tracking the suspect.
Muss ich das irgendwie hacken oder so?
Hey, good news. I just scratched off my Albion propaganda bingo card.
Oh.
Guess they don't want us forgetting who's in charge, right?
There's going to be that much less once you're done here. Let's give Camden a break from these eyesores.
Piss easy. I got this.
In control. Target just pulled out a gun.
Okay, ist auf Englisch. Null der Sprache. Verstehe ich nicht, warum es dann nicht geht. Hast du deine Playstation, also wir haben es ja vorher noch abgestellt, glaube ich, einen Tag vorher, ne? Aber normal müsste es gehen, also wüsste ich jetzt nicht, warum es nicht gehen soll.
I'm putting an end to this. Over.
Ist das jetzt schon die Polizei? Das sieht schon so krass aus. Ich glaube schon, gell? Oh ja, na toll, also. Ich glaube, ich hau mal irgendwie ab oder so. Ich bin ja auch wieder weggegangen, oder? Irgendwann, so in 100 Jahren.
If you hijacked that scissor lift, you could use it to access the rooftop.
Negative. No vision of the suspect.
Das ist ein Vogel, ne? Arme Tiere wieder. Ja, da kann man mit dem
Drone's been deployed to apprehend the suspect.
Runter, hoch. Und steht dann drauf. Wow, was ist das, Alter? Das ist nur ein Drohne. Wow. Oh, das ist mies. Das ist sollen da die Dinger weggehen, wenn ich jetzt schon 3 Sterne habe, Alter. Das wird ja Katastrophe.
Suspect is unsighted. Unsighted sweeping area. Control, we're in pursuit. Over.
Lass mich in Ruhe. Ich vergesse wegen der Drohne hier. Und gedacht, wenn ich hier oben bin, dass die mich dann wenigstens nicht sehen, oder? Muss ich nicht so hoch, oder? Ach, so da, ne?
Control, I've lost the target.
Achso, mal. Ja.
Control, we're heading back.
Das wäre jetzt Katastrophe gewesen, wenn ich die ganze Zeit sehe.
Yes, nicely done. That'll get people's attention. Let them know someone is standing up to Albion. Light the spark that they can stand up to.
If nothing else, it'll relieve their eye strain.
What now?
We're already seeing results from what you've done. That list we found named a journalist in Camden who's been investigating Albion. We reached out and he's got information that can help us. I think you should meet with him.
Send me the coordinates.
So, jetzt muss ich da wieder komplett zurück, oder was? Kann ich nur im Schlauschen vorwärts?
Coming up in today's episode of The Upload, we're talking about how Bagley managed to conquer London. Pretty much my favourite topic. I could talk for hours about
If an Albion guard requests to see something on your person, surrender it immediately. Failure to do so is a crime.
Yeah? No,
investigation. Due to increased levels of terrorist threat, non-essential travel is not advised.
Kann man die auch von der Entfernung hacken? Links, rechts. Also man kann die jetzt sogar steuern, ja. Das ist voll abgedreht.
Coming up in In today's episode of The Upload, we're talking about how Bagley managed to conquer London. Pretty much my favourite topic. I could talk for hours about the rise of the AI system. It's easy to forget about its origins. It's so present everywhere we go now. Bagley just kind of blends into the background.
Bagley is the service AI that's present in every optic device. Whether you're using the optic, Bagley will be there. The AI is streamed to your optic from Bloom's Central Command Centre, and it was first created by Sky Larson, our tech hero, as part of her techno-utopian idea for the world. Why do you think it grew so quickly?
In my mind, it's no surprise that Bagley became so popular. It's funny, useful, fast. It's a great companion and really just makes life so much easier. I mean, when you look back at all the service AIs that used to exist, they just can't compete. When you ask Bagley anything, there's a quick answer and loads of information available to you. One day, I let Bagley into all of my messages for a whole 24 hours.
Ich will schon weiter noch nichts essen.
Heard you need some help. What's up?
You're the crew that's been sticking it to Albion? Can't believe someone else is. Thought I was alone, right? Not doing much, just putting the word out. But you? Taking action, mate.
Yeah, well, I was getting pretty bored sitting around watching old sitcoms. Plus, you know, Go Democracy or whatever. So, what do you have for us?
Almost got clipped finding this. All of Albion's operational data for the entire city. Convoy routes, surveillance targets, assets. It's all there. Thinking you can make good use of that.
That's for fucking sure.
Here's a sample. Albion's closed King's Cross to the public, right? What people don't know is that they're using it as their logistics centre. Materials, troops, whatever. A lot of it runs through there. You want to give the people a huge boost? Hit that place. Put it out of commission, and you'll severely hamstring Albion's operations here in Camden. Hell, everywhere.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Albion's operational plans are just what we needed to really get some traction. We'll have to take a close look at this. Now, how do we take King's Cross offline?
Albion's housed a massive hybrid-powered generator in there. Getting to that generator ain't gonna be easy. They've locked it up tighter since I last saw.
What should I do?
My news drones are still in here. They should be functional. You can use one of them. Probably have better luck piloting it too, yeah?
Well, causing a power surge in a hybrid-powered generator isn't like making a toasty. We're going to need detailed specifications.
We've got to check it out. Get a load of this.
Cool, looks bloody complicated. Newsy's got a pretty functional camera. Would a picture do you, Bagley?
It would indeed. According to this, there's an override code that'll get us into the generator's system.
lade den Code.
That's it. Use the code on the generator and I can...
Kann man hoch und runter. Ja, okay. Cool. Ah, hier runter. Kann ich das halt mit der Drohne hacken? Also L1 oder R1 Machst du das jetzt? Hä? Hyperstromgenerator, Hector. Warum macht der nichts? Ah.
Here we go.
So ein Scheiß. Alter. Damn. Schinkenschluss.
We got a gold mine of information out of St. Pancras. Albion convoys, informants, gear, you name it. Everything we need to ignite the people of London, like we did in Camden. Derail Albion's operations and give the people a reason to rise up, borough by borough. The more we do that, the more we'll get allies flocking to the cause. We'll show London that DedSec is here for them.
That was off the chain, mate. I knew DedSec weren't the bad guys Albion was saying.
Ach so.
Now the rest of Camden will
Ich
too.
habe leider keinen Magie.
Thanks.
Cheers, mate.
Now that you've shown the borough what DedSec is really all about, there are going to be folks wanting to join up. A lot of people have been looking for a way to fight back. In fact, there's one in particular I suspect will contact you very soon. I happen to know they're champing at the bit.
Yeah, we don't exactly have strict entrance exams. Send them our way.
DedSec unterstützen. Schließe Bezirksaktivitäten ab, um DedSec-Unterstützung zu erhöhen. London in Bezirk, die Aufgegebenen sind eher bereit, DedSec beizutreten. Technikpunkte, erfahrene Rekruten besitzen Fähigkeiten oder Waffen, die sehr wertvoll für DedSec sind. Sobald sie halt... Okay.
Well, fuck me, you're still alive. I owe Sabine a tenner. Not only that, but your resistance handiwork just opened up a whole new source of information. So now I spy with my hypothetical eye something interesting at the Ministry of Civic Management.
What is it?
The Signals Intelligence Response Service, or SIRS, or the Earl Grey Gestapo, have developed a surveillance technology called AR Reconstruction. It's the bleeding edge of privacy rights violation, and thus it could be very useful in our attempts to find Zero Day.
Dann gucken wir einfach mal ein bisschen die Welt, Alter. Sieht schon geil aus. Ah, ich kann den jetzt rekrutieren, wenn ich will, was?
Hey mate, are you ready to wake up from this dystopian nightmare or what?
Oh, I see. You're DedSec. I have something for you.
Go on.
My whole division just got fired. 300 people, just like that, boom. Said we were being replaced.
Mate, I'm sorry, that's awful.
I'm doing fine. But the whole thing was fucked up, you know? I did things with robots. Better if you don't know the details. The point is, there's no way they could replace all of us that fast. Not without funny business.
Right. So, you want DedSec to look into your replacement then?
Exact. You help me, and I will help you. It's partners. Like buddy movie.
Like buddy movie. Okay.
Sorry, can't all concentrate. You're right, mate.
What the fuck? Leave me alone. I didn't do nothing. Whoa. Easy. Sorry, mate. I thought you were Albion. Those assholes keep stopping me for no reason, and I'm a bit, tetchy.
Whoa. Be cool. What's going on?
I don't know. Maybe they like me. Seems like they've got it in for me. Every time I walk through a checkpoint, I get searched. I think someone's used CTOS to make false reports against me.
Sure. It's possible. Is there anyone who might have a grudge?
No, I mean, I told off my cousin real bad once, but I don't think he's smart enough to do this. Could DedSec maybe hack the system for me? I just want to know what's going on. If you help me out with this, I'll owe you one. A big one.
Cool. We're on it.
Mach mal so eine Kontrolle fahren,
Coming up in today's episode of The Upload, we're talking about how Bagley managed to conquer London. Pretty much my favourite topic. I could talk for hours about the rise of the AI system. It's easy to forget about its origins. It's so present everywhere we go now. Bagley just kind of blends into the background.
Bagley is the service AI that's present in every optic device. Whether you're using the optic, Bagley will be there. The AI is streamed to your optic from Bloom Central Command Center, and it was first created by Sky Larson, our tech hero, as part of her techno-utopian idea for the world. Through so quickly.
If you're feeling out of your depth or like you could use a breather, you can always call on your new teammates to step in. It's your call.
That's the advantage of working together instead of alone.
Coming up in today's episode of The Upload, we're talking about how Bagley managed to conquer London. Pretty much my favourite topic. I could talk for hours about the rise of the AI system. It's easy to forget about its origins. It's so present everywhere we go now. Bagley just kind of blends into the background.
Bagley is the service AI that's present in every optic device. Whether you're using the optic, Bagley will be there. The AI is streamed to your optic from Bloom Central Command Center, and it was first created by...
All right, we're here.
In theory, the AR reconstruction should allow me to use various sources of surveillance data to rebuild past events. Access a data relay, and I can scrape all the metadata for this area.
Hm? Keine Ahnung, was war denn genau dein Problem, dass da noch, also da schon auf PlayStation, da steht noch, dass du noch 5 Stunden warten musst oder was? Was steht denn genau drauf? Was ist genau dein Fehler? Oh, schade. Ah, das hätte ich hacken müssen, gell? Ja, 5 Stunden, keine Ahnung, das wird wahrscheinlich runterladen, oder nicht? Das dauert einfach eine Weile. Ah, okay. Und bei euch beiden 5 Stunden genau, oder was? Krass. Nein, das ist komisch. Ich weiß nicht. Keine Ahnung, bei mir ging es ohne Ladezeit. Ich habe einfach die CD rein, dann hat es runtergeladen. Dann hat es noch kurz bei der Installation gedauert, aber da war dann nichts mehr mit warten. Keine Ahnung, warum das so ist.
That's it. Now, let's take this autocratic wet dream for a test drive.
Ja, verstehe ich das jetzt so gewollt. Das ist schon richtig behindert, dass es dann nicht geht.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
Fuck me, that is wicked.
You're right. We definitely need this extremely cool thing I want for investigating Zero Day. Shit, for some reason I can't clone it to our servers. All right, access the network here and let's see if we can't find out where to nick one. Located the CTOS hub.
Wie werde ich das
Aha! The SIRS has deployed this technology at their HQ, and I've just nabbed their manual on how to set up the system. Now, Scarpa, you can't steal their toy if they throw you in the gulag.
Kommen aus dem Gebiet und werden wir anfangen raus. Ultimate, okay, ich habe die normale Version.
Bagley, how exactly are we going to go about stealing an AR thingy?
The program is hosted on a server that's on the roof of SIRS HQ. All you have to do is grab the whole thing, then take it to a few high-density locations so I can recalibrate it to the DedSec network and clone my own version.
Aren't servers like pretty big though? How do I get it off the roof?
We need to find someone with access to a cargo or construction drone that can fly it off of there. Perfect opportunity to recruit a heavy lifter to the cause, I'd say.
Sorry, dumb question, but what is a heavy lifter and where can I get one?
Well, let's put our thinking caps on, shall we? Now, who in London would have access to a construction drone? Could it be a construction worker?
Thanks, Bagley. You can shut up now.
Not so hard, was it? There's an active construction yard nearby. I dare say you'll probably be able to find a construction worker to recruit there. Here's the coordinates.
Alles zum Taxi, was wir so
London. Pretty much my favourite topic. I could talk for hours about the rise of the AI system. It's easy to forget about its origins. It's so present everywhere we go now. Bagley just kind of blends into the background.
Bagley is the service AI every optic device. Whether you're using the optic, Bagley will be there. The AI is streamed to your optic from Bloom Central Command Center, and it was first created by Sky Larson, our tech hero, as part of her techno-utopian idea for the world. Why do you think it grew so quickly?
In my mind, it's no surprise that Bagley...
Occupation? Check. Drone? Check. This could be the one.
It's a great companion and really just makes life so much easier. I mean, when you look back at all the service AIs that used to exist, they just can't...
Willst du was hören, oder?
Hey, how are you? Look, be cool. Don't act surprised. You want to chat?
Hang on, are you DedSec? If you are, I need help with something.
Sure, maybe. What's up?
I did something really stupid. I needed money for a medical bill. This Klein Kelly guy says he'll give it to me. He seemed really nice. But now, they keep saying I have to pay more and more. Help me clear up my debt or I'm trapped.
Cool. We're on it.
Sollen wir aufhören?
Klein Kelly will bleed our new friend dry if we don't do something. This particular construction site is a money laundering front for a Kelly chapter out of Camden Market. Any record of the debt would be stored there.
Copy that.
Durchspielen. Keinen Bock hab.
Coming up in today's episode of The Upload, we're talking about how Bagley managed to conquer London. Pretty much my favourite topic. I could talk for hours about the rise of the AI system. It's easy to forget about its origins. It's so present everywhere we go now. Bagley just kind of blends into the background.
Bagley is the service AI that's present in every optic device. Whether you're using the optic, Bagley will be there. The AI is streamed to your optic from Bloom's central command center, and it was first created by Sky Larson, our tech hero, as part of her techno-utopia.
Wow, the Kellys are like a sex rash all over Camden Market. They're growing out of control.
You're looking for a terminal or some kind of device that Clan Kelly would have stored the debt records on. Don't have the right tool for the job? You can exchange your gadget for a different one that's better suited to the situation.
When you look back at all the service AIs that used to exist, they just can't compete. When you ask Bagley anything, there's a quick answer and loads of information available to you. One day, I thought Bagley
Ja. Muss da rein irgendwie. Mobil. Probieren wir mal einfach eine andere Seite.
While the drones observing your every move might make you feel like you're living in a city-shaped prison, what's bad news for society is good news for DedSec. You can hack those nosy little buggers and use them to scout ahead.
Sabina.
I'm starting to get really pissed off. What the fuck?
No one here. Moving on.
Das ist überhaupt böse. Nee, das ist einfach nur zivilisch. So gibt's mir einfach eine. Drohnen sind diese Hüfte. Oh, 12 Zuschauer, also. Oh, das so. Das ist eine gute Idee. Boah, das kann nicht so mehr krass. Ja, ich auch nicht so Ich hab gedacht, dass man da jetzt noch bei der Pistole auf Munition achten muss, aber das gefällt. Löse die lösche die Materialien. Und unten, was war unten? Welchen Stahl? Jetzt muss er irgendwo links. Ah, das war auch Munition, okay. Ja, wo ist das? Muss da rein? Ja, das kann sein, ja. Ja, da ist was.
Right, you're going to raise all record of that debt, putting our new friend back into the black and, more importantly, out of Clan Kelly's reach.
Sweet.
glaube ich, dem rote Volk, oder? Da sind ja so Kameras, kannst du das mit denen immer? Achso. Da hoch oder was? Und dann das machen wir so. An dem Teil oder was? Ah, okay. Du musst einfach nur den roten Dings dann folgen und dann schenken so ein Teil. Okay.
Transfer complete.
Bob rekrutieren, oder?
That Clan Kelly debt you had shouldn't be a problem anymore. I'd still steer clear of them, but that's pretty solid advice.
Oh, that is good news. Thank you. You know, everybody says DedSec are the bad guys, but I know the truth. You are the good guys.
So, do you want to fight? Not me, just in general. For DedSec.
Okay, yes, let's do it.
Ja, ich glaube auf dem Bett-Ding, ja. Hallo.
Yes.
Gibt's nichts mit schöner Reis, oder? Doch, ah. Hätte auch durch die ganze Stadt fahren können. Ich mach jetzt das Fenster ein bisschen auf, gell? Oh, ist voll warm. Irgendwie.
DedSec resurgence have prompted Parliament to approve the use of lethal force for Albion contractors. CEO Nigel Cass had this to say.
DedSec terrorists will quickly find that Albion, unlike the police force of this city, is battle-tested and proven in the field.
The Prime Minister's office has called this shoot-to-kill mandate a drastic but necessary
Great timing, yeah? Here, your new optic.
So this is it, right? From now on, it's just DedSec. Forget everything about normal life.
Normal? Normal like Albion gunning people down in the street?
Yeah, you're right. And I want to help to stop it, but I don't know if I can walk away from my life.
No, look. You're just making sure that the things you care about have a world to be safe in.
Okay. Okay. I'm ready.
Welcome to the Resistance.
Right. Welcome aboard, etc., etc. I'll give you the speech later. Right now, we need you and your big, strong drone friend to get on top of SRS HQ and steal a server. Think you can handle that?
I'm going now.
Des Raubes. Okay. Ich bin einfach Bob der Baumeister jetzt, aber... Richtig mal geiles Auto. Das sieht doch gar nicht so schlecht aus. Oh. Ein bisschen andere Musik wäre gut. Ups. Einfach mal die alte Frau umfahren. Ich hab einfach eine Nachschusspistole als Waffe, Alter.
With the AR reconstruction software. It's out of reach, so you'll need to use a heavy cargo drone to steal it.
Rufe eine Fachdrohne. Okay, wie rufe ich denn die? Halte gedrückt um den Charakter. Okay. Ah, die hier wahrscheinlich, ne? Kletter auf die Fachdrohne, um K-Brasilien auf herumzufliegen. Okay. Hä, wie hole ich die jetzt her? Hä? Ich ist nicht so ganz gebaut.
My sins, but there ain't no church in town. Read my prophecy. Socrates, yeah. See my block in flames. I get some hot property. Your estate is mine now, yeah. That's the hood monopoly. Hey, rude boy, come over here, fam. Empty your pocket. Show me what you got for me.
Muss ich da hoch an dieser Drohne, aber ich weiß nicht, wie ich die benutze. Ah, jetzt, oder? Ja. kein Foto machen. Ich will diese Drohne herrufen. Ah, ich glaube, man muss es irgendwie ausrüsten, gell? Wie dieses Gerät wahrscheinlich. Rufe einen persönlichen Trick. Hä? Ich raff nicht, wie ich die herhole. Guck, ich kann das jetzt hier so anwählen, aber ich kann. Aber passiert nichts. Ah, da ist der Lull. Okay. Jetzt habe ich die wahrscheinlich mit dem Ding bewege, aber wie bewege ich die jetzt? Das soll ein paar Boah. Komm ich jetzt runter? Ja, ich mal wieder eine Nagelpistole hier. Ja, wo ist der Boy hier? Irgendwie Fachdrohne nicht an, um abzuziehen. Also ich muss die jetzt da dran klatschen, okay. Erstmal wieder kapern. Ja, das schicke ich, oder?
Okay, I have the server. It is put into your vehicle now. Be careful while driving. You don't want to explode.
I could get used to this sort of lifestyle.
Don't let the tithead get him.
Und was hören? Wer will spielen?
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
This will do. Remain in the area until I've downloaded enough data to the server. Download complete. I need a wider sample of data, so I'm pushing you the coordinates to a new location.
Aber LKW fahren jetzt.
This is brilliant. Look at this. It's compiling data from the surveillance infrastructure. Nearby CTOS drones, civilian optics, CCTV, and then it assembles those scraps into what happened in this location 24 hours ago. Fantastic.
Ja, ich war jetzt mal LKW-Fahrer hier. Komm. Ups. Ich glaube, es war ein Krankenwagen gerade so.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
Alright, scraping data from optics, CTOS cameras, microphones, laptops. Say, do you reckon SARS uses this to watch people shag? Fucking hell, do they use it for anything but watching people shag?
We've been busted, Bagley!
Well, shit, can you do anything to lose your new friends? Maybe invite them to a pottery night or overshare something personal. Whatever you do, just get to the last location in one piece.
Fuck's sake. Fine.
Transfer complete. I'm missing one last data set. Pushing you the coordinates to the location now.
Gut, dass sie so gut gezeigt hat, oder? Steven. Auf jeden Fall ein richtig cooler LKW-Fahrer, kann man sagen. Wenn man hier am Beweisstück Gras sieht. Wo muss ich jetzt hin? Ah, okay. 18 Zuschauer oder so.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
Was haben wir für einen Helm?
What the fuck do I do about these things?
Don't let the drones destroy the server before I'm done. Get out of the lorry and take care of them. Shoot them, throw rocks at them, destroy them psychologically with cyberbullying. Just keep them busy until the transfer's complete.
Immer, Alter. Oh no.
What's taking them so bloody long? They're hit!
Suspect is open fire!
Oh man. What the fuck? Alter! Das war gerade mal ein Gegner
I've
hin.
got it. Now, we can't lug around this server forever. We should probably wipe our prints off it anyway.
Keep talking.
I'll overload the CPUs to cause a power spike and destroy the battery unit. The electromagnetic pulse should destroy both the server and the drones. So, you know, run!
Ah. Ah, also das kommt da raus. Oh.
Well, that was fun, wasn't it? We pulled off a heist, made life a bit harder for the tyrants of the world, and most importantly, I got a new toy to play with. Now, run along back to the safe house. Sabine wants you and your new teammates for a briefing.
Bildspieler. Ja.
Well done, team. It's good to see the safe house filling up again. The only way we're going to keep London from falling into total oppression is by rebuilding the resistance. We need to recruit, train, build back our arsenal. The people are itching to rise up and take their city back. We just need to show them that DedSec are fighting along with them.
Yeah, look, what we need to do now is clash with the fuckers who is exploiting London.
And these Albion are real big bullies. They take anybody they don't like and they beat them up.
Yeah, and there's Clan Kelly running all the crime and shit. And Albion won't lift a fucking finger.
Fair, but remember that this zero-day hacker group is still out there. They took out DedSec once, and it's a good bet they'll try again. I believe they were responsible for the bombings and framed DedSec. With your help, I plan to get to the bottom of this mystery.
I'd say that's a full docket. Enough talk. Let's unfuck London.
I found a lead that may help us unravel more about Zero Day and the bombings we ate shit for. I've picked up an encrypted signal from the Tone conference site that's been broadcasting on a loop since the night of the bombing. Go investigate. You might even get to try out that fancy new AR tech we stole. I mean, creatively shared.
Not gonna let my blood boil over this situation. Somebody started killing. And this is closed up here. he runs off like a bloody magician. They'll never know what it is. Fuck with me, huh? I get it. Anybody a doctor?
Hey, piss off, please! Oof, what a pit. This place used to be happening. Now it's just a reminder of what happened.
Yeah, so why does it look like the bad guy's lair from a spy film? I'm just saying there's a lot of security for a repair job.
You're a quick one. Hey, what's this thing I'm looking for, Bagley?
Any kind of device or component that could still be emitting the signal. It seems to be coming from within the rubble.
Shut them down!
Get up. Gut. Wieso? Die Zuschauer machen wir. Oder auf dem Spiel schon. Was ist das? Finde die Signalquelle beim Schauplatz. Also du musst auf die Drohne und dann dahin, oder nicht? Voll viele Leute, oder? Oder geh einfach nur über diese Mauer mit dem Kind. Ja, wieso ist das denn? Ja? Ich probiere. Der komische Abstar rennt einfach auf mich zu, Alter. Was ist bei dir los?
Going to check their last position. Suspect is nearby. Go.
Ah!
Drop it now.
Shit,
I need help.
Nein! Was ist denn da hinten passiert? Wir müssen doch da runter, oder? Da war es vorhin, ne? Mensch.
WT fuck? This is it. The signal is coming from this spider-bot fragment. No indication yet who it belongs to.
Yeah, it's been fucked up. What's it doing here?
Difficult to say, but with an AR reconstruction, we may be able to see what happened to it and if it relates to the attack. Access data relays in the vicinity, and I can compile enough data to build the AR reconstruction.
Greife auf die Überwachungsdaten zu.
Perfect. 2 more data relays to go.
Gucken wir zu den anderen. Gucken wir mal, was da abgeht.
One more data relay and I'll have it.
Was sind diese lilane Punkte? Auf der Map? Gar nichts, oder? Da ist ein lilane Punkt, aber ich gerade bin. Aber ich habe keine Ahnung, was der heißt. Ah. Kann man die irgendwie einsammeln oder so?
Oh, I wish I had this ages ago.
Jetzt will nur so eine Kamera oder was? Komisch. Ich hab gedacht, das sind jetzt irgendwie solche Punkte oder so. Egal. So, jetzt ist aber wieder dieser komische Punkt hier und ich weiß nicht, was ich machen will. Oder steht es vielleicht unten drunter oder so? Ja, da kann man nämlich runter, vielleicht ist es unten drunter. Kann eigentlich nur so sein, ja. Alter, das haben sie aber auch. Schau ich mal rausfinden, oder?
That should do it. Now I'll just take the audio from this stream and the video from these 36 and... Got it. Go back to where you found that spider bot and I'll show you the AR reconstruction from the night of the explosion.
Got it.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
You brought the payload?
Fuck, think we'd go back here?
Don't trust the Kelly dog.
That one twat was with Clan Kelly. Fucking gangsters did the bombings.
Oh, I've seen this on my murder shows. It's like a handoff. Kellys are just the suppliers.
Nah, there's no way this gal is with Clan Kelly. So what, does she run with 0 Day or something?
Well, don't just stand there, keep looking.
Hey, who controlled that spider bot? Do you know, Bagley?
I've now fully decrypted the signal the spider bot is broadcasting. And while I cannot identify a specific user, it is a call code used by the Metropolitan Police Service.
Wait, what? The feds watched all of this happen?
The reconstruction continues behind that rubble.
Got some bag magic, cuz. Shrink me down quantum-like so I can slip through.
Quantum tunnel technology is at least 10 years away, but spider-bots and drones are here today. You could try one of those if you don't feel like waiting.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Okay. Reiche die Gebiete mit der Spinnbot oder der Drohne. Spinnbot. Das ist eine ganz andere Abschwung. Aber ich auf die Map jetzt nicht. Ah. Ups. Also ich muss da rein in das Ding oder ey. Wie komme ich denn da hin? Da rechts rum oder? Ja klar, aber rechts oder links? Du wiegst extrem leise, okay. 4 Stunden noch, Alter, ja. Ich rede halt einfach ein bisschen leise, sorry. Ja, ich traf nicht, wo ich da hin muss. In diesen Schacht. Da war doch irgendwie auch so ein Schacht vorhin, gell? Ja, ich glaube da hoch und dann da in den Schacht rein. Ja, ich glaube ist okay. Ah! Ups.
Why don't you aim those human eyeballs of yours at the van's cargo?
Got it.
Nimm mal mit den Koffer. Mitnehmen. Ansicht vergrößern.
Ist gut.
So. Analysieren. Vollgas.
Nitrogen and the exact same detonator system like the bombs that were planted at Parliament.
0-day signature.
Hurry. Got all the deliveries.
So you were hired to supply all the targets?
Shut it. We're all on need to know.
Mal analysieren. Vollgas.
My days. 0-day got multiple crews to do the bombings together.
That's certainly one way to pull off a massive coordinated attack while remaining anonymous. 0-day needed manpower and resources, but they needed them at an arm's length. And it doesn't take the world's greatest AI detective to see that both Clan Kelly and Albion benefited in the aftermath. Unfortunately, this is the most we can get out of the AR reconstruction. But if we could find the mystery officer who was spying through the spider bot, maybe they could tell us more.
Tell me more. Tell me more. Dann kommen wir aus dem Gebiet, okay. Dem Roboter jetzt oder was? Ich selber, oder? Ich einfach abhauen. Muss los. Schon spät. Mann, vorhin hatte ich doch auch diese Flugdrohne da irgendwo. Mein Gott, so. Oder ne, es geht gar nicht anders, gell? Ich brauch diese Drohne. Fuck, wo waren die? Da unten, gell? Ah, da machen wir auch eine. Aber der Dreier-Teil geht gut aus, was man an schon Videos gesehen hat.
Tracing the Spider-Bot serial number, it was assigned to New Scotland Yard 3 years ago. Perhaps more information about its user or its assignment will be available at the station.
Vor allem die
So the cops
Umgebung
knew it
finde ich
wasn't
halt
DedSec this
krass.
whole time and didn't say nothing. Now that's some peak shit right there. We had a right to know.
The only way to know for sure is to
Genau,
investigate New
einfach mal ein
Scotland
bisschen
Yard.
rumfliege. Und die Stadt halt einfach mal ein bisschen angucken. Die City. Riesenrad am Stissel. Hey, die Drohne ist irgendwie langsamer geworden, oder so. Kann das sein? Gehen wir mal zu dem Riesenrad, hab voll Bock gerade. Von den Gebäuden her ist relativ identisch, glaube ich, gell? Also es ist nicht 1:1, aber also die Größe ist, glaube ich, ein bisschen kleiner wie normal, ne? Aber ach so, ja, und es ist halt futuristischer, ne? Es fliegen ja auch Drohnen rum und so Zeug. Kann ich noch höher? Ne, höher geht leider nicht, schade. Ich wäre gerne noch ein bisschen höher geflogen. Guck mal, wie das aussieht, Alter. Das Auto fährt einfach da rum. Da bin ich echt mal gespannt, ob es in echt auch mal dann so wird, mit diesen Hologrammen und so. Ja, gell? Aber das wird noch nicht so genutzt. Da bin ich mal echt gespannt, wie das so wird. Das ist für jeden sichtbar. Ja. Echt? Krass.
Let's see what you got.
Ich bin ganz seriös, ich weiß nicht mehr. Ich kann runter diese Rad fahren, oder? Oh, Alter. Schon geil. Ja. Oh shit, da komme ich nie wieder hoch. Egal. Jawohl, ich kann eine Runde Riesenrad fahren, Alter. Vollgas. Mhm. Das können wir jetzt zusammen machen. War jemand schon mal von euch in London live? Würde mich mal interessieren. Schreibt's mal rein. Ihr Bengels. Ja, das ist schon das Gebäude, oder? So. Das da, ne? schon geile Aussicht, ja. Panorama anzeigen, kann man jetzt nicht so Fotos machen.
We are really high up right now.
Really high. Jetzt sind wir ganz oben, oder? Nice. Das ist der Big Ben, oder? Ja. Ups, ich wollte eigentlich ein Foto machen. Nice. Ich bin so ein richtiger Tourist, Alter. Müssen wir einmal gemacht haben. Schauen wir mal. So, kommen wir wieder raus aus dem Haus. Ja, ich kann auch die Schiffe hier hacken, gell? Kann ich auch das Riesenhartere hacken, das wäre witzig. Woohoo!
You have it? Don't worry, I hear you loud and clear. Is everyone seeing this? Christ, drone's going mad.
Investigating disturbance. Hostile target.
All local units, possible hacker overriding a drone. Please respond. Got it. Watch for hostiles, people.
Gar nichts gemacht, oder irgendwie? So, Boot fahren hätte ich auch mal Bock, oder?
Drones deployed to arrest the suspect.
Oh, wenn diese scheiß nervige Gegner gerade nicht wären. Gar nichts macht, lass mich in Ruhe.
Received, we are in pursuit.
Ja, nein.
Units, suspect is swimming away.
Boah, Alter, was geht denn da drin? Toll, ich kann gar nichts machen im Wasser. Ich kann einmal in die Boote rein. Kann gar nichts machen. Tauchen kann ich auch nicht. Nee.
Suspect has a gun. I say again, suspect has a weapon over.
Oh, das ist nicht stark.
Control, this might require additional officers. Over.
Darf ich jetzt endlich auf das Boot?
I had them. Where did they go?
Wie komme ich denn da hoch? Irgendwie kann ich dieses Boot nicht nehmen. Warum auch immer. Ah, okay. Oh. Jetzt aber nichts mehr weg. Boah, geil, geht ja. Boah, die Drohnen sind halt trotzdem so schnell. Wichser. Ja, einmal mit dem Boot fahren.
Pursuing the target. Over.
City of London. Kann ich da direkt jumpen? Oh!
Shit. Another place
Oh
I'm not
oh.
wanted.
Das war keine gute Idee. Nein! Scheiße!
Suspect is in the water. Support required in the area. Over.
Aber deaktivieren. Kann nichts machen. Alter, das ist immer noch lebt. Weil es nicht so schwer gestellt ist. Ich gedacht, das wäre bestimmt von nach rechts. So. Dann nehme ich halt das Boot. Ist noch nicht ganz so schick, aber...
Negative. No sign of suspect. Over.
Reicht zum Erkunden.
All units disengage. Suspect has disappeared.
Market dips, shares roller coasters, cryptocurrency. There are those who like to speculate to accumulate, and those who just want to make sure their money is safe. Lane Bank has been offering loans, savings and mortgages since we were founded in 1867. That's why we're sticking with the pound. Only legal citizens, only the pound, only you. Lane Bank, because we know you're banking on us.
Sag ich jetzt mal. Also, einfach mal recht verstellt. Jetzt sind wir außerhalb der Map gewesen, glaube ich, ja. Die Roller sind auf jeden Fall richtig nice.
The bug, nibbling away on the rotting carcass of a once free Britain.
Yum, yum.
Hello, Resistance fans. You're listening to the Bug Podcast, the objective voice of objection for this most objectionable world. I am Andy, not my real name, so good luck finding me, Monsieur Bloom. My real name is, in fact, Andrew, and I live in, note this down, a deluded pseudo-reality of my own making, which is, in fact, the most densely populated place on Earth these days. Overcrowded, some might say. Joining me, as always, my next-door neighbour in these Netherlands of nonsense. It's Alice.
Yes, indeed, it is Alice.
Vollgas durch die City beim Regen.
Joa. But you can just sort of sense it from the timbre of my voice.
Let's spin the wheel and find out where we're getting today's news from.
Alter, ist das für ein Geisterschloss? Alter, was? Ja, Mann.
Here, it's coming from here. I must get a new wheel with at least one other place on it. And the headline today, Alice, our borders are safe.
Pass auf, das sind so Polizisten, gell?
In our well-bordered beds. 4,000 illegals were deported last month. These illegal people breaking the law just by existing. And of course, illegality is contagious. It can osmose through your skin just by standing next to an illegal person. So we've got rid of 4,000 of them. My question for you, Alice, is why only 4,000? Is that really enough? I will not feel safe until at least another 75 million people have been deported from this country, and I'm here in Britain on my own.
As a bleeding heart lefty, Andy, I would normally be outraged about this, but really I think mass deportation is a very handy way to break up with a partner. I'm sorry, baby, I love you, but an anonymous source has reported you for snoring really loudly in a French... way.
So everyone out, no exceptions. Alice, not even you. It's for the good of the country. Everyone out, unless you can prove that your family are in the background on the Bayeux Tapestry cheering on King Harold at the Battle of Hastings in 1066. Get out. Actually, that's not British enough. Unless you can show unarguably that your direct bloodline is untainted by anything since before the Romans. Actually, scratch that. Unless your direct ancestor was personally responsible for building Stonehenge, get out of my country. I guess when you look at it, you know, the best ways to stop immigration, apart from obviously the end of the world, to make the place you want to stop people coming to as unpleasant as possible. So,
well, we absolutely are doing that, Andy.
Well, you know, fair play to the government for helping us with that. Another option: extend the White Cliffs of Dover. They've been resting on their laurels for too long. Very inefficient, it turns out. To stopping immigration, we need to extend them by about another 11,000 miles, a full wrap around Great Britain, and they could do with being about 1.5 kilometres higher as well, with a special coating to stop people clambering over the top or over the cage. Here's a quick
Fuck me, Albion's taken over the station.
Scotland,
and the entire police service. But don't worry, if you're not pleased with your privatised goon squad, just take your business across the street.
I can't say I miss the cops, but I can't allow this Albion shit.
Not to worry, the only difference now is the uniform, assault weapons, and the fact they're motivated by profit over public service. Now, any record or information on the spider bot will be further in.
Things wrong with Britain today. I think immigration is right up there.
Mir kommt das so bekannt vor, das New Scotland Yard, aber ich weiß gar nicht, was das genau ist. Ist das ein Museum oder was ist das? Oh. Ich war ja damals gelöst. Das war auch passiert, Alter. Ich hab's gar nicht gerafft mit diesen roten Türen.
Speaking of international movement, Britain has recalled all European ambassadors after a spy scandal. I think this is probably a good thing, because British foreign politicians are always putting their foot in their mouths. How much worse can they do if they're not there?
Let's Google now.
I mean, by definition, the fact that there's a spy scandal means that they were terrible spies. The point of spies is that there's never a spy scandal.
or the spies that haven't been in scandals and therefore might as well not exist.
Well, they've arrested those German spies in that SIRS crackdown on the illegals in Hackney, and I think that's a sad thing. I think I used to think of Germans as quite scary, but that was because I've been watching World War II movies where the Germans
Polizeibehörde, ach so, ja. Oh mein Gott. Nur blöd, ja. Ah ja. Mhm. Nach Beweisen suchen ist man schon da. Kann das irgendwie aushacken oder so? Das irgendwie ausmachen, die Kamera? Ding. Oh. Was?
She was pretty young when she launched Broker Tech, the company that is best known for introducing Bagley to the world. Nowadays, it's hard to remember a world before Bagley.
Bagley is the most advanced, significant AI of our time, and it's really blown all the other AIs that were created out of the water. And I think that what Sky Larson's done with Bagley is absolutely incredible.
I don't think I can look at it.
Könnt ihr rekrutieren? Nee, gell? Achso, auf den Dreieck drücken und dann kannst du hier so für deine Sache gewinnen. Kannst du nur schocken. Der Arme. Ja, lauf einfach mal durch. Ich weiß nicht, was wir schon machen sollen. Was soll ich da für Beweise suchen? Einfach. Oder soll da von irgendwo eine andere Seite oder so? Guck mal, dahin ist das so ein gelber Punkt, dahin aber. Also nicht da durch, sondern ich glaube außenrum und dem Gebäude. Ich glaube nicht, dass du da durch musst. Das kann ich mir irgendwie nicht vorstellen. Oder? Ja, vielleicht kommst du irgendwie von außen hin oder so. Ja, zum Beispiel, ja.
Keep calm and cool on.
Kannst ja abschalten. Oh. Das habe ich aber auch nicht gesehen. Oh. Der Arme. Ich glaube, du kannst auch da rein. Guck mal. Dann löst kein Alarm mehr aus. Zugangspunkt. Du musst das rote Ding wieder aktivieren, ne? Da steht was nach Beweisen suchen, wir befreien einfach jemanden. Kommt uns ja nicht.
There we go. I think you just made a new friend. If Albion wanted to lock them up, they must be dangerous. And dangerous we can use.
Yeah.
Was muss ich jetzt machen? Muss ich mal auf diesen gelben Punkt da rechts?
Area clear. Moving on.
Nee, oder? Ja, okay, dann hat gerettet. Ja, guck mal auf der Map, du bist schon zu diesem gelben Punkt da an der Seite. Ah, manche unten. Oder oben. Ah ja, da geht ein Pfeil nach oben, gell? Ja.
Is this the same spider bot?
According to the serial numbers, this matches the piece of spider bot from the Tone bombing site.
Can you do your like magic and find the last user?
Navigate the spider bot from out of that room. I'll need a direct connection in order to learn more from our bisected friend.
On it.
Right, this ends now. Hey you, hold it.
Immer noch oben. Nee, oben nicht, da gibt es angezeigt. Aber schon richtig auf der Höhe.
I need backup units here.
So, wie es da reingeht, ja. So, go. Kannst du dem... krass.
That opening right there looks like a good exit point. Right, get comfy. This spybot might be broken and missing some of its legs, but it can still jump and fit through vents. That's a good way to get through the station undetected.
Analysier das ja immer.
That's a part of the remote detonator system from Parliament. If the Met, or Albion rather, actually analysed it, they would see it wasn't DedSec's handiwork at all. Ja, muss man doch nicht so rein. Oder hast du eigentlich geschafft schon? Nee. Den Spiderbot aus dem gesicherten Raum. Navigiere den Spiderbot aus dem Raum. Irgendwie muss rauskommen. Da kann... Nee. That's Dalton's mask. It must have been recovered from Parliament. It might be the only thing left of him now.
Ah, jetzt ist das Ding aufgemacht. Geh auf die Kiste drauf und dann auf das Teil. Oder da auf den Stuhl, aber ich glaube, das ist ein bisschen schwierig. Geh auf die Kiste drauf. Probieren wir, müsste eigentlich schaffen, oder? Sicher? Ja. Sogar drüber gesprungen. Also das Glas oder was? Oh Mann. Hier. Ah, da kannst du da nicht rein. Unten rechts? Nee. Ah, nee, ist da so aus. Muss doch irgendwie da rauskommen. Oder müssen wir mit unserem Typ noch irgendwas machen? Unserer Tussi noch irgendwas machen, außerhalb? Das sieht jetzt so aus, als könnte man da irgendwie raus. Aber auch nicht zwischen rein richtig, gell? Ah, okay, ja. Ah, krass. Okay, darauf wäre ich jetzt nicht gekommen, Alter. Oh, so schnell kann.
Buggery fuck, would you look at all this junk? You'll have to jump your way across to get to the next vent opening.
Alter, das geht immer noch weiter, das Rätsel, Alter, das reicht. Ist aber hoch, oder? Oh. Alter, dass die alles so voll am Arsch ist, weißt du? Alter.
What's wrong with Scotland Yard? Who decided they couldn't be trusted to do their jobs? Suddenly some corporation can clean up our streets better than the same police force we've had for who knows how long. When crime fighting is treated like a business, crime will never go away. That would be bad for business, right? So don't tell me Albion has our best interests at heart, doesn't it?
Holy shit, Alter. Nein! Ich komme mir vor wie so ein Jumping Run.
You're almost there. Make your way through this last bent path.
Krass.
I got it!
Scanning Spybot and accessing its internal drives. While I'm analysing this data, you should make yourself scarce. Unless you'd like to explain to your new, heavily armed, privatised police force why you've broken into the station.
Fine, whatever.
Nochmal befreie, Alter. Tja, das schafft es immer wieder in Gefangenschaft zu kommen, Alter. Da hast du dann 5 Minuten allein, weißt Kannst du links hoch hochklettern? Jetzt über die Kiste, über das oder so. Ja, noch ein Polizeiauto mitgenommen, jawohl. Oh, geil, bei Nacht, ja.
The Spiderbot fragment you found has a satellite-based GPS module that regularly pushed its location to a specific ground station.
This data's getting routed all over the city. So where do we go next?
Pushing you the ground station's coordinates.
Geil, kannst
The police force as we know it in 1829. London has relied on the Metropolitan Police Service for peace, stability and justice. They weren't perfect, but at least there was some democratic control. Now there's a new sheriff in town. If you're a victim of crime or you just want to silence a peaceful protest, there's a
krass.
new police force to turn to. Albion. And they're about as far from the old-fashioned Bobby on the beat as it's possible to get. When Hassani handed over London to Nigel Cass, many people were surprised. But we weren't. London has been up for sale and privatisation for years. The only difference is that now the private companies have guns. So how did it happen? What does it mean? How can we reverse it? And what's the price of justice? On Buccaneer, we conceal everyone's full names for their own safety. Here's Helen, who investigated police...
Hope you can find me a way in, Bagley.
I'm detecting a surveillance network guarding a space under this bridge. If you can patch into it, perhaps you can take a look inside. The GPS history of the Spiderbot we recovered regularly pinged these coordinates. Our mystery witness to the real bombers must have come to this lovely, damp location several times.
Good spot to do some secret shit.
Or to discreetly dump a body into the Thames.
Aussteige. Oh,
ID check, now.
Geil. Jetzt. Nicht auf die andere Seite, oder was? Oh ne, die Kamera, oder? Und dann das Ding. Geht es nicht? Versuche die Bodenstation. Ja, wie sollen wir da reinkommen? Dass wir da die Spiele nehmen. Das ist das Einzige, was mir einfallen wird, dass man mit der Spinne irgendwie reinkommt. Oder auf der anderen Seite.
Nice try, asshole.
Look around! No stone unturned! Drone, perform a search.
Clear. Moving on.
Rekrutiert ihn mal, wenn das kannst.
Area clear. I'm gonna keep searching. I won't hesitate to shoot you.
Neutralizing hostile target.
Nein, verstehe ich manchmal auch nicht. Das ist nur so eine Minikarte, oder? Hä? Der ist keiner drin? Der hat die Tür aufgemacht? Oh, toll. Scheiße.
Jesus Christ, this fucking war zone!
Urgent call. Possible hostile at your location.
Received. Moving in hostiles direction.
Nice.
My days, you seeing this? It's like a secret cop bunker.
Well, if Albion was stomping all over your workplace, you'd find a different place to store your lunch too. And it seems our mystery officer was dedicated.
What I want to know is how they ended up at Tone.
The computer's dusty enough to kill an asthmatic, but there may still be something useful on it.
This is Inspector Caitlin Lau. Well, former inspector now. Since Albion's coup, the Met is no more. The police brass had already buried the evidence anyway. Everything implicating Albion and Clan Kelly in the bombings. But I know Mary Kelly's band of twats were involved. And they're involved in other crimes we can look into. Me and a few good mates are willing to go off book. Going after Mary Kelly again. I'll never fucking learn, will I? Inspector Caitlin Lau, video log. Clan Kelly and Albion are teamed up on some deal. I don't have all the details, but it looks to be human trafficking. The European Processing Center is the Albion angle. Since the bombings, they can grab anyone off the street. Call them illegal immigrants, potential DedSec insurgents, whatever. Though we know who the real danger is. So, Clan Kelly gets hold of these people, these immigrants, deportees, victims, really, and they're taking them somewhere. But where and why? It all comes back to the boss lady herself. I knew she was into something, but she wriggled off the hook. There's only one way I can do this. 24/7 surveillance on Mary Kelly. If I'm caught, well, this will be my last entry. But I have to see what she's hiding.
So, officer was Inspector Caitlin Lau. It sounds like Mary Kelly was her white whale, and her investigation led her to the bombings.
Now, you having a go? Albion are actually running with Clan Kelly. Like, for real?
It seems like 0 Day's web covers all of the unsavory bits of London. Tug on a thread, and it leads back to them. Clan Kelly and Albion included.
Loads of people are disappearing every day. We need to end this for real.
Inspector Lau mentioned Albion is running their part of the operation out of the EPC. Detectives like us call that a lead.
Suspects reported to your location. Move into the hostile's location.
In pursuit. I repeat, we are in pursuit.
This is London Calling. I'm Tash, and this is Buccaneer, your source for what they don't want you to know. Today we're talking about policing, by consent or by force for profit.
Auto drive now enabled.
This Albion Clan Kelly business leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
Oi, watch where the fuck you're going!
If Caitlin Lau's right, then this little nugget jumps to the front of the queue. We have reason to believe a former DedSec operative may still be alive, but missing inside the EPC.
Angel Lopez, not London-born, but I won't hold that against him, unlike some others.
Looks like Angel got caught up in the immigration roundup, which, ironically, may be the only reason he escaped 0 Day's DedSec purge.
Anti-immigrant sentiment has grown in London since the bombings. Albion fuels it. It allows them to send anyone they want to their brutal refugee camp.
They need to find Angel before they discover he's dead. This is kind of personal too. Finding his trail might just shed some light on the Albion Clan Kelly connection.
Shit. Good thing is, at least he's in London. Nobody's taking deportees. But EPC? That's bad news, fam.
I've sent the details to your device and advised our contact at the EPC. They can get you inside.
I've lost sight of the target.
And that's not what happens when a state fails. You know, you end up with people running private militias, and we've seen this all over the world. You know, every kind of great dictator in history has had basically their own jack.
Ich weiß nicht, ob das normal ist.
Booted set of guys that they can send in to rough up people in order. And that's the danger of a force like Albion. You know, you start taking powers to yourself, and actually who is in charge of telling you no? It's always a worrying sign when you see, say, a crowd that are surrounding themselves with ex-military guys with, you know, 5-star generals or whatever it might be, because that sort of suggests that they want to run the country like they run a war.
So, I've delved more into Caitlin Lau's investigation, and an enormous number of missing person cases centre around the EPC. The inspector was definitely onto something.
Let's find them then, yeah? Angel's in deep if Albion finds out he's DedSec.
Control, we have a visual on the suspect.
Negative. No sign of the target yet. Proceed. We're going around the target. Where did they go? Shit.
security and one which operates to protect private interests, which leads us to the situation we've got with something like Albion today. A private police force gives you a very different kind of justice to what you might have in a former society, such as one with a state or government-run police force. And it makes you wonder if, you know, of course, it's obvious with it when it comes to an active police force, if it's enforcing the rules of the private state, then it's more likely to...
Sollen wir noch zu der Mission gehen? Dann speichert das, glaube ich, oder? So richtig Holz einfach gegen das Auto gerannt.
Excuse me?
This is London Calling. I'm Tash and this is Buccaneer, your source for what they don't want you to know. Today we're talking about policing, by consent or by force for profit. Ever since Sir Robert Peel created the police force as we know it in 1829, London has relied on the Metropolitan Police Service for peace, stability and justice. They weren't perfect, but
so, jetzt kommt man aus dem Spiel raus. Also. So. Und wir hauen ab für heute. Ciao, ciao. Danke fürs Reinschauen. Was ist jetzt? Fehlerstatus.